Hey guys, it's Sharon from Digital Nomad Quest, and today we're going to go over 10 unusual side hustles you can start. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, welcome. I'm all about teaching you how to build passive income, become financially free, and design your best life. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified of my latest videos. Now, as you know, the wealth creation equation is income minus expenses, all of that multiplied by your investments. So you can reduce your expenses as much as you want, but there's going to be a cap with that. And that's why it's important to increase your income so you have more to save and invest with. A way to increase your income is to have multiple side hustles, and that's what I'm really all about. I have attempted so many different side hustles and realized there are many different ways to make money. With this day and age, there are tons of opportunities. So that's why I create these episodes, so that you guys can hopefully feel like there's tons of opportunities out there and feel limitless on the wealth you can create for yourself. Whether you're a busy mom or a teenager still in school, I think all of these side hustles can be very interesting to possibly start for yourself. Now let's just get right into it. The first one is to repair and resell items on Craigslist or OfferUp. I love this income stream because I feel like you can earn a lot with this. People underestimate how much you can make with this income stream, but I know there are a lot of people who do this full time. I love watching the show Swap Shop, for example, and they're all about finding unique antiques and then reselling them in their own shops. But if you don't have your own storefront, you can totally do this because there's eBay, there's Facebook Marketplace, there's Craigslist, Mercari. There's so many sites where you can sell your own goods now. You can even start your own Instagram page where you can sell items there. So many ways you can get the word out there and get those items selling. Now, one thing I love is on Craigslist, they even have a free section and you can find a ton of goods there. You can find appliances, you can find furniture. So if you want to make the most money, you usually want to focus on the higher ticket items or the more rare items. For higher ticket items, like I mentioned, appliances and furniture are great. For example, Ryan Pineda used to make 5 figures a month just flipping couches. He started putting up these tutorials on YouTube, and because of this, a ton of people started couch flipping and doing the same, like making $5,000 to $10,000 a month. So it's definitely doable to fix up old couches, restore them, make them really nice, and make a lot of money selling them back on Craigslist or on Facebook Marketplace, for example. With appliances, there are probably a lot of broken ones, so you probably need to learn how to fix those up. Maybe you will watch free tutorials on YouTube and things like that. You fix them up and then you sell them for a profit to other people. You can even make this into a cycle where you ask the buyer, hey, what are you doing with your old appliances? And if they tell you that, they're not working, you can let them know you can pick them up, and you can do the same process over again. Fix up those broken appliances and then resell them. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure you take the best photos. I think a lot of the photos on Craigslist are very low quality. They could be marketed so much better. So you just want to make sure you have the best photos and the best descriptions you can. And you also want to make sure you understand how to restore items, how to restore couches, dryers, washing machines, things like that, so that you can actually do this business. Now let's get into number 2, which is get into online fitness. There are actually fitness YouTubers making over $100,000 a month, which is insane. For example, if you look at this article, this guy Jeff Cavalier once was the New York Mets physical therapist and assistant strength coach, and now earns a whopping $440,405 a month through his YouTube channel. Right now, TikTok and Reels are a great place to get established and become a thought leader in your niche, because it gives you a way bigger opportunity to get discovered, because it spreads based off of its algorithm. If you have good quality content, it will spread to the people who want to watch it the most. Once you build a good number of followers, you can start selling product, you can do affiliate marketing, you can offer fitness coaching, you can even launch a fitness app or launch an online course. And if you're on YouTube, you can earn ad revenue as well. The good thing about this all, it's free to start. You don't really have anything to lose. This article from Uscreen mentions that our data shows that trainers with online fitness studios earn an average of $7,503 per month. And you can do this if you succeed in selling your own online fitness products and services. Number 3 is to teach or tutor a specific skill. So you really don't have to be a professional teacher. You can teach in English, math, science, history, but not only, school subjects, you can also teach how to play better video games or ride a skateboard or do art. There's a lot of different topics that you can actually teach about. So for example, my husband wanted to get better at Overwatch, which is a video game, and he was trying to pay $20 an hour for a coach. That means there are tons of people who want to pay for coaching, even in video games, right? If you love playing video games, you could potentially make money teaching people how to get better at it. And if you want to start out with this, you can go on Fiverr and you can sell a gig. I ended up paying for lessons for him on Fiverr, and that's just a great place to start because you can build your testimonials, build your reviews, and then charge more later. If you want want to teach English, you can teach on Preply or italki. That's where I learned Spanish, for example. But if you want to make more, you usually want to look for skills that are highly sought after and maybe you have unique knowledge around it, and actually become a thought leader in the space. So build a brand on social media, for example. Build that organic content where you're giving free value, where people actually trust you as a leader in the space. That way you can start selling courses or services, not just doing one-on-one coaching, so that you can actually have evergreen products where you can make passive income that way. People can buy on your website and you don't need to manually be there to make that money. All of this can be highly scalable if you become really knowledgeable in something and create products and services like that. Now, number 4 is being a dating profile reviewer or ghostwriter. I really like this one because I think a lot of people will actually pay for this service. I know someone who's gonna hire a dating coach soon, and I think dating is an area in life that's really important to people, and relationships and love are obviously a large part of life, and that's why people are willing to pay to get better at it, to start finding their soulmate. You know, I've actually helped friends with their Tinder and Hinge profiles to make it better to attract their soulmate, and some of them actually ended up being engaged. So this can totally be a gig. Actually, today helped someone with his profile, and it's a really fun gig and can be monetized. According to this article, typically as a freelancer or a profile ghostwriter, you should be able to make $25 to $50 an hour. If you decide to go into business for yourself and have your own website, you can even charge well over $100 for each profile. Some top profile sites even charge $400 for one profile. So with anything, if you build your own brand, set up your own website, and sell it as a service, you can make a ton of money. So with this, it's definitely something you can monetize. I actually looked on Upwork. They have a job posting for a dating profile ghostwriter, so that's actually something. So you can potentially post your job on Upwork or actually offer gigs on Fiverr to help with people's dating profiles. Other platforms you can apply to if you want to pursue being a dating profile ghostwriter is Vita Select, where they pay $13 to $18 per hour. Number 5 is to do house sitting. There are jobs available on housesitter.com where they match people who need house sitting to actual house sitters. With this job though, it does need flexibility because people might randomly go on vacation and they might need weeks on weeks of house sitting. So you need to have that flexibility in your schedule to do this. So aside from taking care of the house, some other things that might be expected are to take care of plants or feed pets and other things like that. According to this, an average salary of a house sitter is $63,503 per year or $31 per hour. And the top 10% make over $147,000 per year, while the bottom 10% is under $27,000 per year. So that's actually pretty surprising. You can actually make a decent amount of money doing this. So if you want to really earn extra money while you're house sitting, you could attempt another online side hustle while you're at the house. For example, you can combine house sitting to freelance content writing, or you can attempt any of the other side hustles I've always talked about, like selling digital products on Etsy or selling shirts on Merch by Amazon. There's so many different side hustles you can do while you are actually house sitting. Number 6 is to become a public speaking coach. You don't need to be a lawyer or a teacher, for example, to become a good public speaker. My husband Sean, for example, did Toastmasters for 5 years and got really good at public speaking. I myself took improv for half a year and I challenged myself to do these YouTube videos to get better at speaking. I even challenged myself to actually speak at FinCon, and I'm constantly trying to get better. So I think if you practice it, you can become better and coach other people. And having that reel that showcases your ability as a public speaker is really good for putting on a sales page if you're trying to be a coach. So you can let potential students know that you have experience and that you can really teach other people the same things. So common clients of this are salespeople, business executives, and people from public relations departments. These are people who are looking for coaching because they know that it's an important skill to have. And this side hustle actually can be remote or virtual because you can do Zoom calls, and you can find jobs on Indeed or Upwork or other platforms. According to ZipRecruiter, the average annual pay for a public speaking coach in the US is $49,168 a year. So that's the equivalent to about $23.64 an hour. So if you're already good at speaking, this is something to definitely consider. Number 7 is to get paid to read read books. The average American reads 12 books a year, and they could actually be making money from doing this. So if you love reading books and discussing what you read, you can actually find a book-related job and work wherever you want. So some ways to do this are becoming a book editor or copy editor. You can be a publisher, an audiobook narrator. You can also be a translator and a book reviewer. You can even earn $100 to $300 an hour potentially. If you wanted to get started narrating, you would want to have a mic, a pop filter, headphones, recording and editing software, have a quiet space, and also a computer to work off of. When it comes to being a narrator, you can go on to acx.com. I've actually hired narrators there before for my audiobooks. This was when I was writing these Kindle books and putting them under pen names and seeing if I could make passive income that way. But I also had narrators who read those books, and then those became audiobooks on Amazon. The cool thing is you can either take an hourly rate with recording the audiobook, or you can actually get paid in royalties. So you would share royalties from sales with the rights holder. Usually I believe it's around 50-50 if you were to do it that way. So if you're narrating a popular book, it might make sense to actually use that route and make money with royalties. When it comes to book reviews, you can read and write book reviews at Kirkus Media, Online Book Club, Book Browse, Upwork, Net Gallery, and so many more. Number 8 is cashback receipt apps. I've actually made a lot of money with cashback receipt apps. So if you're going out to eat, buying groceries, just spending on your regular day-to-day purchases, you can actually scan the receipts from your purchases and you actually make money in points. You can trade those points for gift cards like Amazon gift cards and things like that. The ones I recommend are Fetch Rewards and CoinOut. I'll link those in the description below. CoinOut actually pays you through PayPal, so you won't be getting a gift card, you'll get actual money. But Fetch Rewards pays out in gift cards and they have a lot of good ones. Like I usually get Amazon gift cards, Chipotle gift cards, Target, and I also try some of their restaurants that are included. So it's a great way to actually make extra money. Those apps also have referral programs, so you can refer your friends and make more money. Another app is Seeded, which I really like as well, and their cashback is a lot higher. Sometimes it can be even 20 to 30%. I really like it because you can actually make a decent amount back if you were to use this app. So Seeded is basically like you can discover new restaurants and you scan the receipts, they'll give you a dollar amount that you can redeem as a gift card to a lot of your favorite stores. So I use that app as well. So if you guys want to try out Seeded, Fetch Rewards, or CoinOut, go ahead and use the links below. And if you want to get an extra 2,000 points on Fetch Rewards, you can use my code PW146. These are referral links. Like I mentioned, there are referral links with the app. So if you use my links, both benefit. So hopefully you guys start using these apps because essentially it doesn't really take much extra time. If you're already going out and purchasing things, you might as well scan those receipts. Number 9 is to actually help Google improve. So there's this thing called Google Opinion Rewards that you can join, and you can start earning rewards by helping them improve their products and services. Essentially, you would just complete short surveys, maybe while you're in line or waiting for a meal or something like that. It's just a great way to kill time and make extra money as well. And you would essentially get rewarded through Google Play credit or PayPal. Topics can include opinion polls or hotel reviews to merchant satisfaction surveys. You can basically earn about 50 cents to $1 per survey you complete. So it's not something that'll make you a ton of money, but it's something to consider. Last but not least, you can host webinars. Webinars can be great for you if you are looking to boost profits. So there are different types. There are paid webinars and there are free webinars. So obviously the most direct way to make money is to host paid webinars around something you are knowledgeable about and just teach people on like a Zoom call or something like that. People may even pay hundreds to thousands of dollars based off of who's speaking and what knowledge they can provide. But if you're just starting out, maybe you want to just charge like $10 a ticket. You can even bring on someone to teach about a certain topic. You can just make money through these paid webinars. Another way is a free webinar where you're talking about a product. So that's usually free for attendees, like I mentioned. You can demo and sell your company's products, for example, and you can make sales that way, which is essentially money in your pocket. And based on this article, you might be able to earn or bring in at least $100 per paid webinar attendee, but it will really depend on your industry and your topic of discussion. So I know a lot of content creators and entrepreneurs actually host these free webinars and they upsell maybe like their course or some high ticket coaching or something like that. So that is a way to make money without directly charging to actually attend the webinar itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode on 10 unusual side hustles to start. We covered a wide range of them. Some might make less money while some you can make a ton of money and have no ceiling. So it really depends on what resonates with you. I really enjoy going over these different side hustles because it just really goes to show how much opportunity is really out there. For example, being a dating profile reviewer or writer is something that would have never existed a long time ago, right? You can make money for the oddest things, and even on Fiverr you can just make gigs like, I'm gonna sing happy birthday to whoever for $5. Like, you can make money that way. You can just determine what kind of side gig you want to create on that website. So there are just tons of ways to make money, so I hope this opens your eyes to what's possible out there. Now, if you like this video, make sure to smash the like button. Let me know in the comments below what weird side hustles you've tried or you can think of. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified of my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.